I want to get into the fact that I saw you post recently that you're on the Netflix team.
Yes.
You got hired by Netflix. Congratulations. That's a huge,
Thank
huge
you.
gig. That's amazing, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
I want to know, like, what was your role? What's your role at Netflix right now? What are you up to? What do you do?
Yeah. So right now I got hired as a locations assistant manager.
Nice.
So that means when the director needs a scene, he wants a shot, he needs a place to shoot it.
Right.
And the location manager, the guy in front of me, that my boss, he's the guy who goes out and figures out where the scene needs to be shot at. So if
Right.
it's like a 70s look to it, you'll find a school that has like a more of a 70s feel to it. You'll talk to the administrator. You'll figure out when's a good day to coordinate the schedule for that day with the school or whatever.
Right.
And then he might have to like shut down businesses that are next to the place that they're shooting at. So he'll talk to them and like pay them money, right? Um, to like if they're going to lose money throughout that first day of shooting, if they're like a retail store, you pay them amount of money that they're going to lose. So it's a lot of logistics, but also a creativity because you get to choose. Like you're going out and choosing what sites are it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, no, it's something I've been advised by a lot of colleagues, like people in the industry. I've noticed that they do that with locations. It's a great way to get into the industry and learn more about the ins and outs, because I'm sure you're gaining a lot of knowledge that you're
So
taking with
much.
you, right? Yeah, as a
Yeah,
filmmaker, if you decide to make your feature film or whatever next project you pursue, right?
exactly. You literally
Yeah.
do. You learn so much about like even like the business side to it. Like um, how to get a permit to film in this location if you want to
Yeah.
do it professionally. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Like that can go a long way. If you want to like
Yeah.
actually film like a feature, little short film yourself, and you want to use a certain location that
Yeah.
you might think is off limits, but you could probably get it.
No, I have a big smile on my face because I remember like one of the first times like years ago when I tried to get a shot of my friend on Yonge Street, which is in Toronto, like a main street in the city, and it happened to go against we in the
Guidelines or
frame you
something.
could see, yeah, well, you could see like the front of the building of an owner, right, of that build, like a security was kind of tapping us on the shoulder saying, you can't have that in the shot. And we're like, what? Because we didn't understand. Well, we understood permits, but we never thought we'd get tapped on the shoulder. It's like, oh no, it's a student film. Like, we don't care. You can't do this. I'm like, okay. I'm like, is there a way? And they're like, yeah, you have to speak to head office upstairs. And I'm like, okay. So yeah, so my friend and I looked at each other and we're like, oh, we don't want to do that, or I think
Yeah,
he was a bit skeptical. And then I said, you know what? Why not? Like, screw it. Like, let's see, because I wanted to learn for myself how's the process. And yeah, we had to wait like 15 minutes. Guy comes out. He's like, "Oh, what are you guys up to?" I'm like, "We're doing a student project." He's like, "Sign here, here, here." I'm like, "Okay." And for that like 2 second footage, we were able to film in that particular spot just to get the shot, right? All for the
dude.
shot.